Hi LEGO fans! It's been ages since we had a new Brickheadz build, and with the July 4th Independence Day holiday coming up in the United States, what a great time it is to release this one. Today, I'm going to be unboxing, speed building, and reviewing set number 40367, Lady Liberty from LEGO Brickheadz. Lady Liberty has a pretty respectable part count for a Brickheadz build with 153 pieces. Over on the side of the box we have the real Statue of Liberty. She's only about an hour and a half drive from where I live, so I've actually seen her many times. If you haven't been and you ever get a chance, she's well worth a visit. Given that we have an actual size photo of a 1x2 LEGO element, I'm guessing there are no custom printed parts in here, but we are getting a bunch of elements in this rather nice sand green colour. Over on the back of the box we get confirmation that Lady Liberty comes with her own Brickheadz display base. And as the photos suggest, there are versions of the Lady Liberty statue in Paris, Japan, and of course New York. If I recall correctly, I also saw one of these in Las Vegas, but I'm sure that's not an officially recognised monument. Like many other Brickheadz releases, you'll notice there's no punchy tab on this box, so you can actually cut open the box and have a nice neat flattened version. Speaking of which, let's open up this box and see what we've got inside. Here's everything that came inside the box. We've got 4 small bags of LEGO, a 46-page instruction booklet, and a 6x6 black base plate. I'm going to go ahead and build Lady Liberty, and today this is going to be a 30-second speed build. And here is the completed Statue of Liberty brickhead. Build time today was 24 minutes and the speed build credit goes to Mrs H. She loves building brickheads. Clearly this is a very stylised version of the Statue of Liberty. For example, the real statue is holding the torch above her head. But there's no doubt this is instantly recognisable as Lady Liberty, and it really captures the distinctive look and feel we expect from Brickheadz. The base is the now standard 8x8 Brickheadz base. I love the simple detail which recreates the face of a brickhead on the base plate. Although Lady Liberty wears sandals, there's no visible sandals on the Brickheadz model. Although saying that, this could be a sandal peeking out from beneath the robes. The Statue of Liberty is a figure of Libertas, a robed Roman liberty goddess. The designers have done a really nice job of creating the essence of the flowing robes. We have the usual Brickheadz clips for hands, and Lady Liberty is clutching a 1x2 tile. Sadly this is not printed, but if it were it would say July 4th, 1776. That signifies the date of the United States Declaration of Independence from Great Britain. As a British person living in America, it's always great fun when Americans ask if we celebrate Independence Day in Britain. In fact, I wonder if Britain's going to have its own Independence Day when they finally sign off on Brexit. In the right hand, Lady Liberty is clutching a golden torch. The build technique here is fascinating, and the torch is actually attached using a LEGO Friends lipstick. It provides a flexible rubber tip onto which we can slot the flame. The flame itself is actually a golden minifigure wig. It's quite an unusual element, but it has been used on at least one minifigure. In particular, I'm looking at Captain Salazar from the 71042 Silent Mary set. The torch was actually the first piece of the Statue of Liberty to be constructed. It was displayed at the Centennial Exposition in Philadelphia in 1876, and in Madison Square Park in Manhattan from 1876 to 1882. By 1885, the Americans still didn't have the money to build the plinth for the statue. In fact, it took more than 120,000 donations before they had enough money to erect the statue on Liberty Island. The original torch looked exactly like the current one, except in 1916 it was modified to contain more than 200 panes of glass. During major renovation works in 1986, the old glass torch was removed and replaced with an exact replica of the original. Thankfully this one doesn't leak, and you can see it on the Statue of Liberty today. You can also see the old glass torch in a museum on Liberty Island. It's well worth a visit. Like most Brickheadz, Lady Liberty has a very inexpressive face. Just don't stare too long, otherwise you'll get sucked into those soulless eyes. The hair isn't the best recreation of the real thing, but it does add some texture. What I can't figure out is why Lady Liberty has a big lump on the back of her head. The crown, on the other hand, is a good looking and instantly recognisable feature. It consists of 5 spikes which are clipped to the top of her head. This allows you to make some fine adjustments in the appearance of the statue. There aren't any windows in the Brickheadz Statue of Liberty, but you can actually visit the crown of the real one. You just have to be really brave to climb all of the spiral staircases. Tickets to visit the crown are very limited, and from my experience you have to book at least 9 months in advance. The side profile shows a good amount of detail, and you can appreciate where those 153 parts really went. It's a similar picture on the other side. No matter how you look at the Statue of Liberty, it's a great looking build. Detail around the back is a little bit more limited, but to be honest, you're rarely going to see it from this angle. Having produced too many Brickheadz in the past, I think LEGO have cut production recently. Some of these Brickheadz, when they retire, really increase in value. I think this is one of those Brickheadz that's going to skyrocket. The subject matter here is absolutely timeless. Statue of Liberty merchandise is pretty collectible, and with the limited nature and the LEGO badge, I think this could really soar in value. I must remind you that the value of LEGO can go down as well as up, especially if you choose them wisely. I'm looking at you, Chewie! The quality of Brickheadz builds can be quite mixed, but I think this is actually a really good one. The Statue of Liberty will certainly be getting a prominent place in my collection. But what do you think? Are you going to pick up a Statue of Liberty Brickhead? Or are you one of those people who just doesn't get the Brickheadz appeal? If you are, I respect your opinion. So that was set number 40367, Lady Liberty, the 93rd creation from LEGO Brickheadz. Whatever you think to Lady Liberty, I really hope you enjoyed this LEGO Brickheadz unboxing, speed build and review video. If you did, a thumbs up is always appreciated, and don't forget to subscribe for more awesome LEGO content. Also check out the playlist at the end of the video for a bunch more LEGO Brickheadz reviews. If you're watching this on Independence Day, I wish you a happy and safe July the 4th. Thanks a million for checking out the review, stay safe, and we'll see you on the next build video.